The following broadcast is a special presentation of BroadcastSport.net. Tonight, from Amzie Miller Field in New Carlisle, Indiana, BroadcastSport.net is proud to present New Prairie Cougar football. Tonight, the Cougars face the Bremen Lions. Tonight's game is brought to you by Casting Eastern Brasser Insurance of South Bend, Mapletronics of Goshen, Indiana, Key Private Bank, Verizon Wireless, Bill Gump Farm Bureau Insurance of LaPorte, Illumiscape Outdoor Lighting of New Carlisle, Family Vision Care of LaPorte, the Davis Disability Group of LaPorte, and Morris Realty. Now let us head inside Amzie Miller Field for coverage of Cougar football with Ben Davis here on BroadcastSport.net. Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, welcome here on BroadcastSport.net. Ben Davis with you, along with Daryl Yall, producer engineer at the controls. And we're set to bring you tonight's matchup between the Bremen Lions and the New Prairie Cougars. The New Prairie won the toss. They chose to defer. Kick off to Bremen to start tonight's football game. Eric Singleton has the ball teed. We are just about ready for football. Right foot into the ball, and we are underway here on Friday night, September 5th. The ball is dropped and now picked up, and here comes Bremen on the return. The 5, the 10 to the 15, and the stop there at about the 16-yard line is Drew Bennett, number 20, on the return for the Lions. Let's set their offense for you real quick. Here's the Bremen Lions offense. Starting up front, the center is J.C. Reimel. Matt Grove will start at one guard. The other guard will be number 77, Stephen Krieger. Justin Nick at tackle, along with Cody Sears. Ryan Hassler, the wide receivers are David Lepper and Matt Barr. Jared Miller is at fullback. The running back is Stephen Cornett behind quarterback Chris Haney. Haney underneath center. He's got Corey in the backfield. Here's the snap. He's going to throw on first down over the middle, and it is incomplete and dropped by number 9, Matt Barr. So Barr had a wide open pass there from Haney, and it just in and out of his hands and incomplete, and that'll bring up second down and 10. The New Prairie Cougar defense, affectionately referred to as a Big Red One by the Cougar faithful, has Cannon Kegley and Rick Brown at tackle. Eric Singleton and Nick Smith are the two ends. Mike Lee, Elliott Lusk. Opening drive, they really had something going there. They were moving the ball well. And then Elliott Lusk had the ball pop out on a tackle. It was a good tackle. Looked like the helmet got right on the ball for the Lion defender. And the ball popped out and Bremen recovered. Now Haney will throw, has time, sets up, fires, pass caught. Number 1 on the catch for the Lion is Jared Miller. So Miller gets a 5-yard run, steps right back up, and makes a solid catch and picks up the first down. So that's going to bring up first down and 10 for the Bremen Lions from their own 45-yard line. Bremen set up an I formation. They got a receiver split both to the right and left side of the formation. Here's the snap to Haney. He's going to turn and give it to Cornett. Cornett's not going to have much.
Number 2, Stephen Cornett, the ball carrier.
So maybe a gain of 2, maybe 3 yards, maybe even 1. They're going to give him 1 yard to the 46-yard line. Call it the 46. It'll be second down and 9 as the clock winds inside of 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to play in the opening quarter. There is still no score here tonight between the Bremen Lions and the New Prairie Cougars. Cougar defense adjusting to the shotgun formation. And here's the snap to Haney, and he's going to keep it himself. Haney out near midfield to the 45. Haney to the 40 before he's wrapped up and brought down by Mike Lee and David Esposito. Before they bring him down, Caleb Haney. I keep saying the Bears quarterback name there. Chris Haney picks up plenty of yardage. Good enough for a Bremen first down. The ball will be marked at the 40-yard line. First down and 10. So first down and 10 for Bremen. Here's the snap, and it's almost popped out there from
Haney. Haney was trying to hand it off to Jared Miller, and the ball almost just kind of popped out there. But Haney was able to keep control of the football, and then Mike Lee came up to make the stop for the Cougars. So it's a no gainer, and it'll be second down and 10. Second down and 10 from the New Prairie 40-yard line as the Lions come out. They're going to set a tight end to the left side of the formation. They got two wide receivers split to the right. Haney underneath center. Cornett dot in the eye. Haney to throw. Steps up. Throws it. Caught. Nice catch. That looked like it was number 11. Excuse me, 14. Zeltwanger. Eric Zeltwanger on the catch. Emery Streeter came up from his safety position to make the stop. We're now at the 2-minute mark of the first quarter. First quarter, still no score, and it's going to be third down and 5 for Bremen after a pickup of 5 yards on a pass from Chris Haney to Eric Zeltwanger. So third down and 5. Haney works out of the gun, a spread formation, takes the snap, steps up, passes one towards the end zone. He's got a man. The pass is caught near the 10, maybe even the 5-yard line. Stephen Cornett on the catch. And it's looked like a gain of big yardage gain. They're going to mark it at the 11-yard line, so it's off on the yardage a little bit there. So it's going to be on the 11-yard line, a 24-yard pass play for Bremen. And that's going to be good enough for a first down and 10 from the Cougar 11-yard line. First down and 10 for Bremen. I can see why Caleb Haney threw for so many yards that he did last week. He's a very good-looking quarterback. He bends underneath center here in an I formation. Receiver split to both sides of the formation. Here's the snap. He's going to keep it himself. Cougars not having any of that. Mike Lee was right there to drag him down from behind. 1 minute to play now in the opening quarter. We still have no score. No gain on the play. So no gain on the play for Bremen. It's going to be, actually, they're going to give him a yard. They're going to give Haney a yard to the 10-yard line. It's going to be second down and 9. Second down and 9 for the Bremen Lions with 37 seconds and counting in the opening quarter. Haney brings the Lions up to the line of scrimmage. He's got receivers split to both sides in an I formation, a tight end to the left. Tight end right. Haney takes the snap, and we got a penalty flag out. This is going to be a false start or some sort of delay of game penalty. And it's a false start. So false start against Bremen. That's going to back him up 5 yards to the 15-yard line. It's going to be second down at 14. So 25 seconds exactly to play as they wind the clock down. Now 20 seconds. And Bremen is going to have to run a play. No, they don't have to run a play. Looks like they're going to, though. 6 seconds now in the quarter as Haney comes up to the line. And with 3 seconds left, Bremen's going to be content to wind down the first quarter. And the horn sounds, that will end the first quarter of play. So, at the end of one, there is no score between Bremen and New Prairie, but Bremen has the ball on the Cougar 15-yard line, facing a second down at 14 when we come back here on BroadcastSport.net.
The youth are our future. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance knows this and has spent more than 2 decades expanding minds and promising to look at best interest. In fulfilling this promise, Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance offers the Teenage Driver Safety and Education Program. Designed to curb the number of auto accidents involving teenagers, this program rewards teen drivers meeting the enrollment requirements with a $1,000 savings bond for driving safely. Talk to Bill Gum at 219-326-6624 today to enroll your teen in this rewarding program. Or visit us on the web at www.infarmbureau.com. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. We're a part of your life.
Looking for the best phones for back to school? Come to Verizon Wireless and grab the new, slimmer LG NV2. With a full QWERTY keyboard, it's the ultimate messaging machine. Now only $79.99 after $50 mail-in rebate and new 2-year activation. Add VCast music with Rhapsody for $14.99 a month and get access to millions of songs. Switch to America's most reliable wireless network at any Verizon Wireless communication store or call 1-877-2-BUY-VZW. Activation, early termination, and other fees apply. Coverage details at VerizonWireless.com.
So welcome back here on BroadcastSport.net as we get set to start the second quarter of play. Ben Davis here along with you with Daryl Yall, the producer engineer, alongside. Bremen comes up to the line. In a shotgun formation is Chris Haney, the Lion quarterback. He's got a spread formation with 2 wide receivers split to each side. Jared Miller moves in motion, the tailback standing alongside. Here's the snap, and it'll be Haney to throw. He's going to be wrapped up and sacked for a loss. Couldn't see who exactly got to him on the play, but there's a whole swarm of Cougars there as the protection broke down, and it's a sack. And that's going to knock the Lions outside the 20-yard line. So they're all the way back 21-yard line. It'll be third down and 20 from the 21. The protection scheme looked like it broke down for Bremen as there were 4 or 5 Cougars within arm's reach of Caleb Haney. One defender, I couldn't exactly see who it was able to grab him by the jersey and kind of swing him down. Here's the snap. Haney to throw again. Sets up a screen to Miller. Miller to the 15. Breaks a tackle to the 10. And he is going to make a couple more guys miss and waltz right in for the score. So even though the sack made it third down and 20 for Bremen, looked like Caleb Haney kind of swung it out there on a little flat pattern to his fullback, Jared Miller. Jared Miller made a couple of Cougar defenders miss, and he took it right into the house for a touchdown, and Bremen leads 6-0.
From number 7, Chris Heaney, to number 1, Jared Miller.
So Bremen on top, 6-0 as the PAT is on the way, and that is right down the middle and good. And so with 11:07 left to play in quarter number 2, the Lions have jumped down out in front of New Prairie here, 7-0. We'll be right back with more football action here on BroadcastSport.net.
RBAC, the secure internet backup solution for Maple Data. RBAC is the solution for storing all your data in a safe place and can easily be set up so you can manage it or let the pros at Maple Data manage it for you. Back up your company's data, digital images, email address book, documents, and more. Accidentally delete a file? Restoring files is a breeze with RBAC. For more information, visit their website at rbac.net and download a 30-day free trial or contact Marty Lance at 800-358-7447. RBAC, the new way to back up data.
Welcome back here on BroadcastSport.net. The Lions cap off a long drive after a New Prairie fumble at the end of the first that kind of came with around the 3-minute mark, maybe 4-minute mark of the first quarter, and cap it off with 11:07 to play in the second quarter on a 21-yard touchdown pass from Chris Haney to Jared Miller. The PAT attempt was good, and Bremen has jumped out to a 7-0 lead, and now the kickoff to resume play is a short kick, and it's fielded by what looked to be Emery Streeter. Emery Streeter gets it up to the 30. He's still driving and fighting for yards. He's going to be marked at about the 31-32-yard line. And that's where New Prairie will take over. First down and 10 from the 32-yard line. So a 10-yard return for Emery Streeter. First and 10 for New Prairie, 11:01 to play in the second quarter. Siddell talking things over with his fullback. That's Nathan Wells now in at fullback for the Cougars. Martin and Colonese are the halfbacks as Siddell bends underneath center, sends the line down and takes the snap. He's going to run the option. A pitch to Colonese, kind of lost control of it, and he's going to lose the 2 yards back to the 30-yard line. So that play didn't look good from the get-go as Siddell looked like he had some trouble as well pulling the ball away from Nathan Wells after the mesh. And the pitch was bobbled by Colonnese, and he never really got going, and there was a whole swarm of Bremen defenders there to wrap him up and drag him down. Only a loss of a yard. It's going to be second down 11 from the 31. Siddell bends underneath center. Takes the snap. Flex bone formation. Dupre's going to throw. Slant pass dropped by Bobby Webb. The ball was thrown behind Webb by Siddell, and it fell to the turf incomplete, so that's going to bring up third down and 11, and we're going to see if New Prairie is going to be willing to throw it again here. They've thrown it a lot this year, more so than in years past. Kind of adding another element to their run-oriented offense. So Siddell bends underneath center. The third down and 11. Here's the snap. He's going to give it to Martin, and Martin breaks a tackle and then is met at the 30-yard line by 2 or 3 Bremen defenders and stuffed to the turf, and it's going to be a 3-and-out for New Prairie.
Loss of 1 yard on the play to the 30-yard line. Fourth down and 12.
Fourth down and 12 after a loss of a yard for Jordan Martin.
Number 24, Jordan Martin in punt formation.
And it's going to be Martin who's going to line up to punt. And I cannot... It's Stephen Cornett back to field the boot. And it's an end-over-end punt from Martin. And that ball almost hit number 9, Matt Barr. So Barr almost got hit by the punt, but it bounces out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. Check that. Looks like the 40, they're going to mark it at the 40-yard line. 48-yard line. So they're going to mark it at the 48. So now
28-yard punt by Jordan.
No, 44. They'll mark it at the 44, so it'll be first down and 10 there for Bremen. Can't really see the spot from this angle. Now they just change it to the 42. So it'll be the 42-yard line for Bremen, and that will be the final call there. It's going to be at the 42-yard line. Bremen lines up in a shotgun formation. Snap to Haney. Haney's going to run a draw. Haney to the 40, across the 40, back to the line of scrimmage, the 42, and maybe to the 44. So a gain of maybe 2 yards there for Haney. Cannon Kegley came up at from defensive tackle to make the stop. 9.5 minutes to play. Clock running. Second quarter. Bremen leading New Prairie 7-0 here at AMC Miller Field. New Prairie comes out in their base 4-3 to defend the Lion formation of an I formation. Here's the snap that gives to Jared Miller, and Miller has nothing there, maybe a yard. They'll give him the 46, it looks like. That will bring up third down and 8. Oh, they gave him 2 yards. So they give him 2 yards to the 46. That's going to bring up third down and 6 for Bremen. So Caleb Handy gets the play Chris Handy gets the play from the sidelines. It breaks the huddle and brings the Lions up to the line. I formation. Twin receiver left. Here's the snap. Haney to throw. Quick slant. Has his man. That's Bear. He is hit and stuck by Bobby Webb and Mike Lee, but not before Haney and Matt Bear connect for a Bremen Lion first down. Check that. Elliott Lusk and Bobby Webb on the tackle for New Prairie. That's going to be a first down nonetheless for Bremen. Ball's going to be marked on the 44-yard line of the Cougars. Bremen has another drive going again, looking to add to their 7-0 lead. Snap. Haney to throw. Pumps. Fakes. Hit from behind on the throw. Almost intercepted. Almost intercepted by Dylan Esposito. That's going to bring up second down and 10 for Bremen. Haney was hit from behind. It looked like it was a blitz from the back side of the play. New Prairie sending linebackers from the back side. They were able to get to Haney. They hit him as he released the football. He was able to get the pass off to his receiver, but Esposito almost intercepted the ball. It was just over his outstretched hand. This is going to bring up second down and 10. Bremen. And Chris Haney line up in the shotgun. Spread formation, 4 wide receivers. Snap to Haney. He's going to throw again. Nope, draw play. Haney to the 40. Haney to the 35. Stiff arms the defender to the 25 to the 30. 45 to the 30. Run out of bounds near the 20-yard line.
Tackled by number 35, Bobby Webb.
Bobby Webb able to make the play. But another first down for Bremen on a draw play by Chris Haney. So after the draw, a quarterback draw, just the old-fashioned version up it there, and Chris Haney gets very big yardage, moves the ball down to the 17-yard line, first down and 10 for Bremen. Haney brings the Bremen Lions up to the line in a I formation, receivers split to both sides. Haney goes underneath center, calls for the snap, turns, gives to Mill, nope, option play, and it's going to be Haney barreling his way down near the 17-yard line. He's close to another first down. Let's see where they mark him. It's going to be second down. He's going to be a couple yards short. So it's going to be second down and short for Bremen. A 9-yard gain. It's going to be marked at the 8. Second down and 1 for Bremen. Bremen leads 7-0 with 7 minutes exactly to play in the second quarter. And they're knocking on the door of another score here. They have the ball second down and 1 from the 8-yard line. Haney goes underneath center. Takes the snap, turns, gives Miller. Nope, Haney kept it himself, and he went nowhere. I don't think he got the first down. He didn't. He lost a few yards. Mike Lee came up from middle linebacker to make the stop. It's going to be a 2-yard loss back to the 10-yard line. It'll be third down and 3 for Bremen. Bremen breaks huddle, and they'll come out in an I formation on third down and 3 from the 10-yard line. Haney takes a snap. He's going to throw, has time, sets up, throws a pass, intercepted by New Prairie. Looked like Ryan Ballin at 20. Ballin out to the 25-yard line. A flag comes in late. There's a late flag on the play, but the New Prairie defense gets a huge stop. There is a flag. Let's see what this is about. I believe it's going to be against Bremen. It came in very late on the play. It's an illegal block in the back against New Prairie. So it's on the return. New Prairie will keep the football. A huge stop. A huge stop for New Prairie. The penalty will be marked off half the distance to the goal, I believe. So as a good goal line stand there for the Cougar defense as Ryan Ballino comes up big and picks off a Chris Haney pass. New Prairie will take over first and 10 from the 3-yard line. As Siddell comes up underneath center, takes the snap, and he'll give it to Jordan Calanese. Calanese still running hard and gets out to the 9-yard line or so. Solid run for Jordan Calanese. Jared Miller comes up from linebacker to make the stop for Bremen.
Gain of 5 yards on the play to the 8-yard line. Second down and 5.
So it'll be second down and 5 for New Prairie. Siddell takes the snap, gives it to Martin, and he is upended. Upended at about the 10-yard line. I think they'll mark it right on the 10. That'll be a gain of 2. It's going to be third down and 5 for New Prairie. No, check that. Third down and 3. Third down and 3 for the Cougars. And they'll come up to the line. Third down and 3 in a wishbone formation. Here's the snap. The give is to Martin, and he did not get it. Calanese was on the carry for New Prairie, and he was short. So it's going to be fourth down, and see what they're going to give him. It's going to be fourth down and 3. New Prairie's offense is staying on the field. Nope, fourth down and 2, and now they're going to punt the ball. So New Prairie is going to punt the ball with 4 minutes and 22 seconds to play in the second quarter. So New Prairie not able to do anything after the interception. Stephen Cornett ready to take the punt from Jordan Martin. Martin takes the snap and gets the punt away. It's a high, short punt. Coming down around the 30-yard line, bounces back, and it will be down inside the New Prairie 30-yard line. So a very, very, very short punt by Jordan Martin. Only a 16-yard punt. The ball went straight up. And now it looks like New Prairie, we get a timeout. No, we did not get a timeout. First down and 10, Bremen at the 27-yard line. Yeah, the defender was pretty close to Martin. If he didn't get the punt straight up, it was probably going to be blocked. So Bremen gets good field position nonetheless at the 27-yard line. First down and 10. Miller to throw. Haney to throw. Sets up, has Bear, and Bear's inside the 20-yard line. If he's close to a first down, I believe he has. Nope, he's short. Bear is short of the first down, but it's good. Good for Barr. So Matt Barr on the reception, excuse me. Ball will be marked on the 18-yard line, second down and 1. Second down and 1 for the Bremen Lions. They come out in I formation. Jared Miller, the fullback. Stephen Cornett dots the I. Haney underneath center. Takes the snap, gives it to the first man through. That is Jared Miller, and he's going to get inside the 10-yard line of New Prairie, and he barrels forward for a first down. So Jared Miller has proved to be a very potent weapon for the Lions. He's got a big kid. See if we get his weight here. He's 5'10", but 170 pounds. He's a senior. He's a very solid runner. Runs with gets a good head of speed going, and he's tough to bring down. So first down and goal to go for Bremen. From the 9, Miller underneath center. Gives it again. And wait, the ball popped out. New Prairie wants a fumble. So it's going to be a loss on the play, and Bremen's going to take a timeout. So New Prairie looked like they wanted a fumble call on the play, but nevertheless, it's a loss of a yard with 2:31 to play in the second quarter. So, with just 2 minutes and 31 seconds to play in the first half, Bremen leads New Prairie 7-0, and they have the ball. Second down and goal to go from the 10-yard line when we come back here on BroadcastSport.net.
Children. Most agree there is nothing more important in our lives. From the moment you bring them into this world, your thoughts center around protecting them. You tend to gravitate to the products and services that allow you to care for them. Insurance? Probably the last thing you want to think or talk about. It's confusing, yet you know you need to make certain you have adequate coverage from now and for the future. Where to begin? The employees of Cassidy, Neisser, and Brasser have the products and knowledge to address the many fears you have regarding your children. In fact, we've been offering protection for families in the Michiana area for nearly 100 years. You ask yourself many tough questions. Well, we at Cassidy, Neisser, and Brasser don't feel these questions can be answered with cute artwork or advertising gimmicks with lizards. We don't believe there are cookie-cutter answers. You are at your own unique place in life, which continues to change. Call the professionals at Cassidy, Neisser, and Brasser for home, auto, life, or health insurance programs at 574-233-9443. A proud sponsor of Area Youth Athletics, Sports Fest, and Sunburst 2008.
So welcome back here in Amesy Miller Field in New Carlisle, Indiana, here on BroadcastSport.net. It is a second down and goal to go for the Bremen Lions, and on an option play, a pitch to Stephen Cornett from Chris Haney. It looked like the Lions picked up 3 yards, so they're going to mark it at the 7-yard line. It'll be third down and goal to go from there. Bremen leading New Prairie 7-0 with 2 minutes and 10 seconds and counting left to play here in the first half. So coming up at halftime here on BroadcastSport.net, we're going to play the coach interviews that we were able to get prior to today's game. We'll play those for you. Have some halftime stats courtesy of Kenny Peterson of the LaPorte Herald-Argus. And we'll have some other things. But first, we're going to have a timeout from New Prairie. So New Prairie takes a timeout. That's their second of the half. And with a minute 50 to play in the first half, New Prairie trailing Bremen 70-0. We'll be right back here on BroadcastSport.net.
Family Vision Care is a full-service eye care center at 316 Pine Lake Avenue in LaPorte, Indiana. Dr. Summer is the optometrist owner of Family Vision Care. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5, have evening hours available on Mondays, and are open Saturday from 8 to 12. It is a full-service eye care facility with optical, contact lens, and eye disease care. For more information about Family Vision Care, give Dr. Summer a call at 219-362-2336 for an appointment at Family Vision Care of LaPorte, Indiana. Hey, Notre Dame fans, looking for a great getaway on home football weekends? Morris Realty has got it. On beautiful Saucony Lake, you can relax in the 1931 refurbished cottage. It's only 10 minutes away from the Heston Dinner Club and has room for 2 couples and is a perfect place to get ready for an Irish victory. Reserve today by calling Ray Morris at 941-661-9661. Morris Realty, a proud sponsor of New Prairie football here on BroadcastSport.net.
So welcome back here on BroadcastSport.net. The New Prairie Cougars are trailing the Bremen Lions 7-0 at the moment with a minute 50 to play in the first half as we get set to restart play after the New Prairie timeout. 3rd down and goal to go for Bremen from the 7. They come out in a shotgun formation, 2 running backs to each side of Chris Haney. Crowd making some noise. Here's a snap. Haney rolls out, sets up, throws to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Touchdown, Bremen. A touchdown pass from Chris Haney to Matt Barr, and Bremen has jumped out to a 13-0 lead.
Bremen's scoring drive is 27 yards.
So Bremen offensively has looked very good. Defensively, they're able to stop the Cougars on a couple of drives. They forced a big fumble, and right now they have a 13-0 lead against New Prairie. Bremen looking very sharp here in the opening half of play. So now number 19, Dimitri Adams is on to attempt the PAT. Out of the hold of number 14, Eric Zeltwanger. The snap, the spot, the kick up, and it looked like he got it, so he does get it. And Bremen now leads 14-0 with a minute 44 to play here on BroadcastSport.net, and we'll be right back.
Children. Most agree there is nothing more important in our lives. From the moment you bring them into this world, your thoughts center around protecting them. You tend to gravitate to the products and services that allow you to care for them. Insurance? Probably the last thing you want to think or talk about. It's confusing, yet you know you need to make certain you have adequate coverage from now and for the future. Where to begin? The employees of Cassidy, Neisser, and Brasser have the products and knowledge to address the many fears you have regarding your children. In fact, we've been offering protection for families in the Michiana area for nearly 100 years. You ask yourself many tough questions. Well, we at Cassidy, Neisser, and Brasser don't feel these questions can be answered with cute artwork or advertising gimmicks with lizards. We don't believe there are cookie-cutter answers. You are at your own unique place in life, which continues to change. Call the professionals at Cassidy, Neisser, and Brasser for home, auto, life, or health insurance programs at 574-233-9443. A proud sponsor of Area Youth Athletics, Sports Fest, and Sunburst 2008.
Justin Mick sends the kickoff to Bobby Webb from about the 15-yard line. Webb will return to the 20 to the 25, turns the corner at the 30 and knocked out of bounds at about the 31-yard line. So they'll give him the 31, and that's where New Prairie will take over with a minute 38 to play in the first half. But there is a flag on the play, so just hang on, and it's an illegal block in the back against New Prairie, and that'll move the Cougars back. So New Prairie will have to back up here before they even can take a snap. They're already down 14-0 in this game. Bremen has played very well. The Cougars have not been able to move the ball. Their defense has been put in some tough situations. just like the last drive, from the 27-yard line, is where Bremen began their drive, and they were able to punch it in. They lead 14-0. So Webb will get credit for a 10-yard return, and that'll move the ball all the way back to the 15-yard line of New Prairie. First down and 10. It looks like Siddell's out of the shotgun. He is. He's going to throw. Rolls out. Has time. Sets up. Fires a pass. Caught. Bobby Webb breaks a tackle. Webb has a first down across the 25. Keep the clock running as Webb stayed in bounds, but a good pass play right there from Dave Siddell to Bobby Webb. The clock will stop as they move the chains. They're going to mark it at about the 28-yard line. 23. 23-yard line. Siddell to throw again from the shotgun. Sets up. Has time. Nice catch by Nick Smith. Out near the 34, 35-yard line. They'll mark it at the 33. Another solid gain. Nope. So they're going to mark it at the 32. 4-yard pickup for New Prairie. Siddell out of the shotgun again. Sends trips to one side. Here's the snap. Siddell rolls out. Has time. Steps up. Fires the pass down the sideline, and he overshot Elliott Lusk in the flat, near the first down marker. That's going to bring up third down. Under a minute to play now. 59.9 seconds to play in the first half. New Prairie trailing Bremen 14-0. So New Prairie's looked pretty good here throwing the football. Out of the shotgun, too. Siddell's going to line up in the shotgun again. He's got Cannon Kegley standing next to him in the backfield. Nick Smith split out to the right side of the formation, trips to the left. Here's the snap. Siddell to throw. Has time. Plenty of time. Steps up, fires the pass, batted away. Nice play by Bremen. A great defensive play right there. Number 5 on the breakup. That is Garrett Heister. Garrett Heister. So Garrett Heister able to break up that play, and that was a fine play by Heister. He's able to dive in there and get a hand on the football and bat it away from the intender. So Martin's going to punt again with 55.2 seconds left to play in the half. Martin takes the snap and gets a good punt off this time, a line drive, but it's taking Cornett at the 35. Cornett to the 40. Stiff arms a big good tackle right there. Looked like Nathan Wells it was. Wells tackles him at about the 36, 37-yard line. That's going to bring up first down and 10 for Bremen with 46.3 seconds to play in the first half. The New Prairie Cougar Marching Band is just getting ready to perform at halftime here. They're performing the show, I believe it's called Carlos Santana, the best of Santana, or something to that extent. So Stephen Cornett gets credit for a 2-yard return as we turn back to football here. And it looks like Bremen's just going to take a knee. So Bremen takes a knee, and they're just going to run out the clock in the first half and be content with their 14-0 advantage. We'll have to take one more snap, I believe. They'll just take a knee and send it to halftime, leading the Cougars 14-0. A very impressive first half for the Bremen Lions. Here's the snap, and there's the knee, and with 18 seconds, Bremen and the Cougars, they're just going to trot off the field and head to their respective meeting areas for halftime. So, as the clock winds down to bring an end to the first half of play, Bremen leading New Prairie 14-0. We'll be back with the coach interviews and some stats here on BroadcastSport.net.
Children. Most agree there is nothing more important in our lives. From the moment you bring them into this world, your thoughts center around protecting them. You tend to gravitate to the products and services that allow you to care for them. Insurance? Probably the last thing you want to think or talk about. It's confusing, yet you know you need to make certain you have adequate coverage from now and for the future. Where to begin? The employees of Cassidy, Neisser, and Brasser have the products and knowledge to address the many fears you have regarding your children. In fact, we've been offering protection for families in the Michiana area for nearly 100 years. You ask yourself many tough questions. Well, we at Cassidy, Neisser, and Brasser don't feel these questions can be answered with cute artwork or advertising gimmicks with lizards. We don't believe there are cookie-cutter answers. You are at your own unique place in life, which continues to change. Call the professionals at Cassidy, Nissan, and Nebraska for home, auto, life, or health insurance programs at 574-233-9443. A proud sponsor of Area Youth Athletics, Sports Fest, and Sunburst 2008. Family Vision Care is a full-service eye care center at 316 Pine Lake Avenue in LaPorte, Indiana. Dr. Summer is the optometrist owner of Family Vision Care. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Hey, Notre Dame fans, looking for a great getaway on home football weekends? Morris Realty has got it. On beautiful Saucony Lake, you can relax in the 1931 refurbished cottage. In today's society, time has become a luxury. Everything takes time, and there just never seems to be enough of it. Wouldn't it be nice to get the same excellent coverage, low rates, and have the challenges of life been taking a toll on you and your family? There is a place where you can find peace and rest. Harbert Community Church is located on 3 Oaks Road, north of 3. Have you been looking for a church home? Harbert Community Church is located on 3 Oaks Road, a short distance north of 3 Oaks, Michigan. If you are coming from Indiana, follow 500 East or the road that runs between Rolling Prairie and 3 Oaks. Harbert is a Christ-centered church where you will be welcome. For more information, go to harbertcommunitychurch.com or call 269-426-4321. That's Harbert Community Church.
Wow, we have a lot to do to this place, huh?
Oh, yeah. I've been thinking about this a while. Here's what I want to do. I want to put in a new...
Uh-huh.
And over here, take this out and install one of those...
Yeah, which means they'll have to... You know, we may even need a...
Yeah. Plus, we're going to have to get someone in here to...
Sure.
And put in a... Oh, then in the backyard, we should add a...
Well, whatever you want, as long as I get my...
Yeah. Keep dreaming.
At KeyBank, we know big dreams sometimes have big price tags. So when you're planning, look to Key for help. And with our wide range of home equity loans to choose from, you'll always have a smart way to make those dreams come true. To find out more, stop by any Key Center, call 1-888-KEY-1234, or visit key.com. Subject to credit approval, equal housing lender.
The youth are our future. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance knows this and has spent more than 2 decades expanding minds and promising to look after their best interest. In fulfilling this promise, Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance offers the Teenage Driver Safety and Education Program. Designed to curb the number of auto accidents involving teenagers, this program rewards teen drivers meeting the enrollment requirements with a $1,000 savings bond for driving safely. Talk to Bill Gum at 219-326-6624 today to enroll your teen in this rewarding program. Or visit us on the web at www.infarmbureau.com. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. We're a part of your life.
Looking for the best phones for back to school? Come to Verizon Wireless and grab the new, slimmer LG NV2. With a full QWERTY keyboard, it's the ultimate messaging machine. Now only $79.99 after $50 mail-in rebate and new 2-year activation. Add VCast music with Rhapsody for $14.99 a month and get access to millions of songs. Switch to America's most reliable wireless network at any Verizon Wireless communication store or call 1-877-2-BUY-VZW. Activation, early termination, and other fees apply. Coverage details at VerizonWireless.com.
RBAC, the secure internet backup solution for Maple Data. RBAC is the solution for storing all your data in a safe place and can easily be set up so you can manage it or let the pros at Maple Data manage it for you. Back up your company's data, digital images, email address book, documents, and more. Accidentally delete a file? Restoring files is a breeze with RBAC. For more information, visit their website at rbac.net and download a 30-day free trial. Or contact Marty Lance at 800-358-7447. RBAC, the new way to back up data. Children. Most agree there is nothing more important in our lives. From the moment you bring them into this world, your thoughts center around protecting them. You tend to gravitate to the products and services that allow you to care for them. Insurance? Probably the last thing you want to think or talk about. It's confusing, yet you know you need to make certain you have adequate coverage from now and for the future. Where to begin? The employees of Cassidy, Neeser, and Brasser have the products and knowledge to address the many fears you have regarding your children. In fact, we've been offering protection for families in the Michiana area for nearly 100 years. You ask yourself many tough questions. While we at Cassidy, Neeser, and Brasser don't feel these questions can be answered with cute artwork or advertising gimmicks with lizards. We don't believe there are cookie-cutter answers. You are at your own unique place in life, which continues to change. Call the professionals at Cassidy, Neeser, and Brasser for home, auto, life, or health insurance programs at 574-233-9443. A proud sponsor of Area Youth Athletics, Sports Fest, and Sunburst 2008. Family Vision Care is a full-service eye care center at 316 Pine Lake Avenue in LaPorte, Indiana. Dr. Summer is the optometrist owner of Family Vision Care. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5, have evening hours available on Mondays, and are open Saturday from 8 to 12. It is a full-service eye care facility with optical, contact lens, and eye disease care. For more information about Family Vision Care, give Dr. Summer a call at 219-362-2336 for an appointment at Family Vision Care of LaPorte, Indiana. Hey, Notre Dame fans, looking for a great getaway on home football weekends? Morris Realty has got it. On beautiful Saucony Lake, you can relax in the 1931 refurbished cottage. It's only 10 minutes away from the Heston Dinner Club and has room for 2 couples and is a perfect place to get ready for an Irish victory. Reserve today by calling Ray Morris at 941-661-9661. Morris Realty, a proud sponsor of New Prairie football here on BroadcastSport.net. In today's society, time has become a luxury. Everything takes time, and there just never seems to be enough of it. Wouldn't it be nice to get the same excellent coverage, low rates, and dependable service for all things you need insured from one company? With Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, you can. Our complete line of home, auto, business, farm, and life insurance enables you to take care of all your insurance needs with just one call. One agent, one phone number, one Indiana company. 70 years of serving Indiana. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. We're part of your life. Call Bill Gum at 219-326-6624 or visit us on the web at www.infarmbureau.com for more information on Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Have the challenges of life been taking a toll on you and your family? There is a place where you can find peace and rest. Harbert Community Church is located on 3 Oaks Road, north of 3 Oaks, across from Chickaming Elementary School. It is a beautiful drive and a warm place to be. Join us this Sunday at 10 a.m. For more information, contact harbertcommunitychurch.com or call 269-426-4321. Harbert Community Church.
And welcome back here on BroadcastSport.net. Halftime here at AMG Miller Field. The New Prairie Marching Band is performing right now. And let's take a look at our halftime stats. We'll start out with, looks like Bremen. Is Bremen? These are courtesy of Kenny Peterson, so it's in Kenny Peterson Chicken Scratch. It's readable. That is true. It's better than my dad's. 18 carries, 72 yards for Bremen. 7 of 12 passing for Chris Haney. A very solid first half for him. 86 yards and a touchdown. 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. So Caleb Haney with a very solid first half of play there in the first half, throwing for the 2 touchdowns for the Bremen Lions, who lead the Cougars 14-0 here at halftime. What do you got for us for the New Prairie side of the ball there, Kenny? 15 carries for 46 yards. 2 of 5 passing for David Siddell for 17 yards. 4 first downs for New Prairie. So New Prairie obviously needs to start moving the ball here a little bit better on offense to see if they can put together some scoring drives. So right now, though, we are going to take a look at, to what the coaches had to say before tonight's matchup. We're going to start out, I believe, with Bremen's head coach, Rich Morin, and we'll see what he had to say prior to today's game between Bremen and New Prairie. We have some technical difficulties here. Just one quick second. We'll get this all figured out. All right, let's try this again.
Quarterback played phenomenal. What are your thoughts on last week and going into this week and the things that you need to carry over into this week?
Well, we were really pleased with our performance last week on both sides of the football. Anytime you can get your defense to pitch a shutout, you're going to be in a pretty good position at the end of the game, obviously. So we're going to try to carry that defensive momentum over to this week and really make them work hard on first and second down production. That's kind of what I told the Plymouth Pilot the other night as well. We feel like if we can kind of control first and second down defensively, that we'll be in pretty good shape to finish out the series. Offensively, we're going to look to try, and our goal this year is to be a little more balanced, and we had an opportunity to throw the ball last week, and it worked out for us, so we're hoping to carry that over into this week to add with our running game.
Coach, you're facing a defense in New Prairie last week that also played very well. They only gave up 6 points to South Bend Clay. You talk about offense. What do you see in this New Prairie defense? What do you see strong point-wise and weak point-wise, things that you can exploit on offense to have a successful day?
Well, there's no doubt about it. Their offense has been known for quite a long time, but I'll tell you what, these last 4 or 5 years, their defense has gotten tremendously better, and they're a very good defensive unit. I think the first thing that stands out with me is the speed and the quickness. They fly around and they play hard, so we got to look for opportunities to sneak through and use that over-aggressiveness to create a big play.
Coach, last question. Team is last year you had a kind of a rough season. How do you think this year's gone so far? And I know this program's really starting to turn around and kind of take hold. And what things do you see down the road for this football team?
Well, the first half of the season last year was rough. The second half, we played at a very high level of competition. So I feel like we're pretty close to kind of starting out where we finished. So that's what we expected, and that's what, we got a great group of seniors, and we really think that they're the kind of kids, both leadership-wise and talent for football, that could, have us have a long run into the tournament at the end of the year.
Coach, thanks for joining us, and good luck tonight and the rest of the year.
Thanks.
Coach Rich Morin, head coach of the Bremen Lions, and we'll be right back here on BroadcastSport.net. Hello, welcome back on BroadcastSport.net, and I'm now joined by the head coach of the New Prairie Cougars, Marty Mawson. Marty, last week the offense didn't move the ball terrible to get a big score, but your defense really showed up ready to play and got the job done. What do you have to look at this week, both offensively and defensively, to defeat Bremen tonight?
Well, we got to get some crucial stops. We got a really good offense. Their specialty kids are very good. Defensively, we're going to have to get a couple key stops in there. Offensively, we have to move the sticks a little bit. I think that we've addressed that issue a lot this week, and I'm looking forward to see some improvement here in offensive-wise.
Coach, Bremen is off to a good start this year. They're 1-1. They played phenomenally last week. What do you see in this Bremen team, a program that's really kind of up and coming and starting to become a force in the NSC?
Well, they have a good amount of seniors this year that the kids have been playing 3 or 4 years for them, and they're very experienced. They've been working hard. You can tell that they made themselves some really good athletes. They have a lot of speed on their team, and they know exactly what they're trying to do. So they got a nice little unit there.
Coach, the quarterback situation, you're kind of having a nice little position battle there between Jordan Calanese and David Siddall. What does each one of those guys bring to the table, and what do you see both benefits from both of those guys?
Well, both of them have different attributes that they bring to the table, and right now we're trying to put both guys in positions that they can benefit the team.
Coach, best of luck tonight. Go get them.
Thank you very much.
Marty Mawson, head coach of the New Prairie Cougars. We'll be right back here on BroadcastSport.net.
So that last performance was by the New Prairie Pom and Dance team, as you kind of heard in the background there. They did a fine job. Just about set, about 1 minute to go before I believe the teams will come out to warm up, and we'll be set to start the second half. Bremen is leading New Prairie 14-0 right now here at AMC Miller Field in New Carlisle, Indiana. Kind of a first half dominated by Bremen. New Prairie's defense had some bright spots, but all around New Prairie was not able to move the football in the first half. And Bremen was. They marched down the field after New Prairie turnover and scored, and then got after only a 16-yard punt from Jordan Martin, they were once again able to punch that in, and they lead 14-0 right now over New Prairie. We're going to take a quick break and be right back with more football action here on BroadcastSports.net.
Have you been looking for a church home? Harbert Community Church is located on Three Oaks Road, a short distance north of Three Oaks, Michigan. If you are coming from Indiana, follow 500 East or the road that runs between Rolling Prairie and Three Oaks. Harbert is a Christ-centered church where you will be welcome. For more information, go to harbertcommunitychurch.com or call 269-426-4321. That's Harbert Community Church.
Wow, we have a lot to do to this place, huh?
Oh, yeah. I've been thinking about this a while. Here's what I want to do. I want to put in a new...
Uh-huh.
And over here, take this out and install one of those...
Yeah, which means they'll have to... You know, we may even need a...
Yeah. Plus, we're going to have to get someone in here to...
Sure.
And put in a... Oh, then in the backyard, we should add a...
Well, it's whatever you want, as long as I get my...
Yeah, keep dreaming.
At Key Bank, we know big dreams sometimes have big price tags. So when you're planning, look to Key for help. And with our wide range of home equity loans to choose from, you'll always have a smart way to make those dreams come true. To find out more, stop by any Key Center, call 1-888-KEY-1234, or visit key.com. Subject to credit approval, equal housing lender.
Welcome back here on BroadcastSport.net with the Bremen Lions leading the New Prairie Cougars 14-0 here at AMC Miller Field in New Carlisle, Indiana. Ben Davis here with you, along with Daryl Yall, the producer and engineer at the controls. We are just about set to resume play. The teams have come back out onto the field. They're going to stretch and get loose and get ready for the second half of play. Bremen currently leading New Prairie 14-0. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Churchboro is all over Prairie Heights, 34 to Churubusco, 34-0. They're leading Prairie Heights in the second quarter. Eastside is on top of Angola, trailing Angola 7-6. Oh my! Sorry, that was a Cubs score there. They're getting beat again, and it's not looking good. I'm seeing 69 in my sleep, and I'm getting a little nervous. But back to the out-of-town scoreboard. Sorry for the outburst there. Eastside is trailing Angola 7-6. That is in the first quarter. Elkhart Memorial on top of Goshen 14-3 that's at the half. Fairfield's on top of Fremont 36-0. That is at the half. Also at the half, Knox and John Glenn no score. Lakeland is tied with Central Noble at 7 in the second quarter. LaVille is getting hammered by Jimtown 28-0 at the half. Northwood is on top of trailing Concord 15-7 at the half. Plymouth on top of Warsaw 14-0. That game is also at the half. Northridge on top of Wawasee 7-3 at the half. And in the second quarter, Culver Academy leads West Noble 13-6. Here at AMC Miller Field in New Carlisle, Indiana, the Bremen Lions are on top of the New Prairie Cougars 14-0 as the clock winding down, and we're going to get set to start the second half of play when we come back here on BroadcastSport.net.
The youth are our future. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance knows this and has spent more than 2 decades expanding minds and promising to look after their best interest. In fulfilling this promise, Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance offers the Teenage Driver Safety and Education Program. Designed to curb the number of auto accidents involving teenagers, this program rewards teen drivers meeting the enrollment requirements with a $1,000 savings bond for driving safely. Talk to Bill Gum at 219-326-6624 today to enroll. your team in this rewarding program, or visit us on the web at www.infarmbureau.com. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. We're a part of your life.
So welcome back here on BroadcastSport.net with Ben Davis and Daryl Yall at the with 14-10. St. Joe is on top of, who was that? Mishawaka Marion trailing St. Joe 14-10 in the third quarter. As we get set to restart play, Ben Davis doing the play-by-play here. Daryl Yall alongside me at the controls, our producer-engineer. We're just about ready to start the second half. Bremen will be kicking off to New Prairie. Bremen leading the Cougars 14-0. So 14-0, Bremen on top of New Prairie as number 55, Justin Nick, will kick off for Bremen. He gets a good approach and puts his right foot into the ball, and we're underway. Elliott Luss is going to take it at the 10. From to the 30, Elliott Luss tripped up and knocked down, and they're going to mark it all the way out of the 34-yard line. So a solid return for Elliott Luss. On the play. Okay. So that's how the second half of play will begin. New Prairie trailing Bremen 14-0 as they will come out under the lights now. The lights are taking full effect here at AMC Miller Field, and David Sadal bends underneath center to start the second half. First play of scrimmage, he'll give it to Jordan Calanese, jumps over a defender and leaps out to near the 39-yard line. They'll give him the 39, maybe the 38. They're going to give him the 39, so a gain of 4, down at 6 for New Prairie. Just underway here in the second half. Bremen leading 14-0. What? Send us emails tonight here on BroadcastSport.net. The email service up when working, thanks to the IT guy, as I like to call him, Daryl Yall. Calanese underneath center takes a snap. He's going to give it to Calanese again, and David Sadell gives it to Jordan Calanese. Calanese didn't give it to himself. So Calanese on the carry, I don't think he got much. It's a 2-yard gain, so it's going to be 3rd down and 4. We have just about played 1 minute in the second half. New Prairie still in that no-huddle offense they like to run. Come up to the line. They're in a wishbone formation. Bobby Webb is split out to the left side of the formation, right side of the formation. Here's a snap to turn to give. Martin running forward. He doesn't have it. He does not have the first down. He's stopped at least 2 yards short. They'll give him the 41. And New Prairie is going to be forced to punt. So New Prairie got the ball and immediately goes 3 and out. Bremen is really sitting on the run right now. They're just putting 8, 9, 10 guys in the box and waiting for New Prairie to run the ball. And when they do, they stuff it. Here's a high snap. Martin in trouble, and he gets a good punt off. Bouncing inside the 30-yard line. Actually took a line bounce to the 30. And that's where the Bremen Lions are going to take over, 1st down and 10. So 10 minutes, 14 seconds to play in the third quarter. New Prairie trailing the Lions 14-0. A 26-yard punt by Martin. They're going to mark it at the 32. So 32, 1st and 10 for Bremen. First down and 10 for the Bremen Lions. As they come up to the line. The New Prairie defense adjusting to a 4 wide receiver formation with trips to the left side. The right side, trips to the right. Out of the shotgun is Haney, and he's going to pitch it to Miller, and Miller's got a full head of speed to the 40. A flag comes in. This one's coming back. It's going to be either a block in the back or a hold against Bremen. This one will be marked back against the Lions. It's holding against Bremen. It happened as Jared Miller was kind of cutting up field at the 35. The flag came out from one of the line judges. And it's a 3-yard. So they got a good chunk of yardage on. It's going to be a 3-yard run is what they're going to credit. So it's going to be, so it's going to be first down and 17 for Bremen. It'll credit Jared Miller with a 3-yard run. That's how we'll work it out here. So underneath center goes Haney. I formation, receiver split to both sides, turns, gives, and keeps it himself. Haney with big yardage. He's going to get it back out to the original line of scrimmage and more. Gets it out near the 40-yard line. That's going to bring up third down. Second down. It's going to bring up second down. So it's going to be second down and 2 as Haney picks up 15. And New Prairie not able to make the penalty kind of hurt the Lions as they get the yardage right back and then some. They get into a second down and 2 situation. Haney comes up to the line on an I formation with receivers split to each side. Haney underneath center. And takes a snap, turns, gives, first man through, nope, yep, gave it, no, pitched it to, kind of lost track there. He pitched it to his running back, Cornett. Stephen Cornett took the pitch and picks up the first down. He's out near midfield. I think they'll mark it at the 47, 46-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 47-yard line of Bremen. First down and 10 for the Lions. 9:58 and counting here in the third quarter of play. Bremen on top of the Cougars, 14-0. So Bremen comes back up to the line. First down and 10 from the 47. Haney underneath center. Takes the snap. Keeps it himself. And maybe a yard or 2 out to midfield. They're going to mark it right on the 5th. Gain of 3. It'll be second down and 7.
Kegley on the stop for New Prairie.
So second down and 7 for Bremen out from the 50-yard line. And they'll come out in an I formation with a tight end to the near side. Here's the snap. Play action fake from Haney. Has time. Sets up over the middle. Nice catch by, couldn't see who that was, number 41. That is Ryan Hessler. So Ryan Hessler with a fine catch and a great throw from Caleb Haney. And it's a solid gain all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Looks like they'll mark it at the 28. So it's a 22-yard pass play to the 28-yard line of New Prairie. And Bremen will have another first down and 10. Still send us emails here on broadcastsport.net. And if not, Daryl Y'all will get mad at you. I'm not sure that's one of the greatest threats in the world, but it is Daryl Y'all. Here's the snap. Caleb Haney is going to keep it himself. Chris Haney, excuse me. Oh, don't turn me down, Daryl. Don't turn me down. Caleb Haney, the ball carrier. Yeah, Daryl holds the power here. Gain of 1 yard for Chris Haney. Second down and 9 for Bremen after a gain of 1 by Chris Haney. .6:47 to play and counting in the third quarter. Here's a snap. Haney out of the gun. Has time. Sets up. Avoids the rush. And now he's going to scramble, and he's going to have a first down for Bremen. Caleb Haney, or Chris Haney, is doing it all tonight for the Bremen Lions. He's on the ball and running very, very well. And he's kind of been the kind of focal point of this Bremen offensive attack. And they're really moving the ball very well right now. It's a first down for Bremen all the way down to the Cougar 15-yard line, and that's quite a weapon, ladies and gentlemen, when you have a quarterback who can not only hurt you in the passing game, but use his legs the way Chris Haney has right now in this ball game. Because even when you think you have him for a sack, all of a sudden he's downfield running for a first down. He comes out on an I formation with receivers to both sides. Rolls out, has time to throw. The pass is complete. Kind of a lob pass to Cornett, but he's going to lose yardage. The New Prairie defense was all over that play. It looked like some sort of either a screen or just kind of a rollout dump pass to the tailback. But Nathan Wells on the stop, Prairie. And they're going to lose 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 13 for Bremen. Haney goes underneath center. I formation. Receiver split to both sides. Take the snap. Quick step. Throws the ball up. And it is caught. And it's going to be a touchdown for Bremen. Touchdown Bremen. They kind of picked on Ryan Ballanau. A little fade route. And Haney threw a great ball. A great catch by David Weeper. And it's a 18-yard touchdown pass. The Lions all of a sudden are on top of New Prairie 20-0. So the New Prairie defense looks solid in the first half. They put in a couple tough situations. That drive right there by Bremen, they just marched right down the field and did whatever they wanted to do, and it ends up in 6 points. Here's a high snap. The snap is down. The kick is up, and this ball is a bomb. It is good. No good. It missed. Must have missed wide to the left. So it missed wide left, and that will keep the score at 20-0 in favor of Bremen. But Bremen has jumped out to a 20-0 lead with 5 minutes and 49 seconds to play here in the third quarter. And we'll be back with more football action here at Amzie Miller Field in just a second on BroadcastSport.net.
Looking for the best phones for back to school? Come to Verizon Wireless and grab the new, slimmer LG NV2. With a full QWERTY keyboard, it's the ultimate messaging machine. Now only $79.99 after $50 mail-in rebate and new 2-year activation. Add VCast music with Rhapsody for $14.99 a month and get access to millions of songs. Switch to America's most reliable wireless network at any Verizon Wireless communication store or call 1-877-2-BUY-VZW. Activation, early termination, and other fees apply. Coverage details at VerizonWireless.com.
RBAC, the secure internet backup solution for Maple Data. RBAC is the solution for storing all your data in a safe place and can easily be set up so you can manage it or let the pros at Maple Data manage it for you. Back up your company's data, digital images, email address book, documents, and more. Accidentally delete a file? Restoring files is a breeze with RBAC. For more information, visit their website at rbac.net and download a 30-day free trial. Or contact Marty Lance at 800-358-7447. RBAC, the new way to back up data.
So welcome back here on BroadcastSport.net. The Bremen Lions have jumped out to a 20-0 lead against New Prairie. And New Prairie's got to put some offense together fast if they want to get back in this game. The kickoff to resume play was fumbled out of bounds by Jordan Colonese at the 19-yard line. New Prairie will take over there, 1st and 10 from their own 19. David Siddall is in at quarterback, and Elliott Lusk has now appeared in the backfield for the New Prairie Cougars. Here's the snap, and the give is to Nathan Wells, and Wells is running hard. He's going to get out near the 30-yard line, look like the 27. There's a good run for New Prairie, and they're going to need to put a couple more together if they want to get back in this football game. The Bremen offense, ladies and gentlemen, has been as advertised. Chris Haney has just been unbelievable. He's thrown for 3 touchdowns now in the game, and the Bremen is all over New Prairie, 20-0. Siddell comes back up to the line. New Prairie's got to move quick. Every second is precious when you're down by 3 scores. Here's the snap. They give to Wells again, and Wells is out close to a first down. And Wells did pick up the first down, so 2 good, solid runs by Nathan Wells that will move the chains. The ball's going to be marked at the 31 to 32, so it'll be first down and 10 from the 32-yard line. The clock restarts at 5:08 to play and counting on the first half. In the third quarter. New Prairie has the ball. Siddell gets him up to the line, takes the snap, give. Wells again, and Wells has a hole. Wells to the 40, and Wells out near the 44-yard line. A great run by Nathan Wells. He exploded through the hole and got a great gain and another first down for New Prairie. And now this New Prairie offense has put a couple plays together here. They picked up 2 consecutive first downs. Let's see if they can sustain this drive down the field and get some points. And they need all the points they can get right now. They trail Bremen by 3 scores. Siddell takes the snap, gives it to Wells again. Wells across midfield. And this has become the Nathan Wells show all of a sudden. He's hitting the hole hard. He runs this ball across midfield into Bremen Lion territory down to the 46-yard line. Very funny, Darryl. See, that's the problem with Darryl Y'all. He thinks he's funny, but he's really not. I love Darryl. A good IT guy, gets the job done. That's exactly why you don't have a microphone. What would you do with it? What would I do without you, Darryl? 2nd down and 1 for New Prairie from the 47. Here's a ball. The ball pops loose. I think Siddell got back on it. It looked like it was going to be a pass play for New Prairie as Siddell took the snap, lost the football. It's going to be 3rd down. So New Prairie needs to pick up this 1st down right here. And there's really no doubt in my mind that in this situation, you're down by 3 scores already. If you don't pick up the 1st down here, it's still 4th and 3, 4th and 4. You got to go for it here with the ball at midfield. Siddell goes underneath center, takes the snap, gives it to Nathan Wells, and he burrows forward, and I think he got the 1st down. It's going to be close. It is going to be close. Let's see what they signal. They're signaling 4th down. New Prairie's going to keep the offense on the field. They're going to go for it. It's 4th down and inches. Maybe a yard. We'll call it 4th down and a short yard. So 4th down and a short 1. This is a big play right here for New Prairie. They need to pick up this 1st down. They got Wells in at fullback. Elliott Lust the tailback. Siddell going to keep him himself. Did he get it? I think he did. Bremen's saying he didn't, but I think David Siddell did on the quarterback sneak. See what they mark it. That's got to be a 1st down. They're going to call timeout for a measurement.
Officials timeout for a measurement.
It looks like he has the 1st down from here. We're not biased at all. So the chains are going to come on the field. And this is a big measurement here for New Prairie. Down by 3 scores to the Bremen Lions, 20-0, with 3:20 to play in the 3rd quarter. So the chains come out. Mr. Guard's down there on the chain gang. Matt Guard's father. Here's the stretch, and New Prairie has the 1st down. 1st and 10, New Prairie. That is a big 1st down. Now they need to turn it into some points. They have the ball 1st and 10. And it's going to be at the 46-yard line of Bremen. So New Prairie keeps the drive going. But can they turn it into points? That's something they've failed to do all night, as they're getting shut out by this Bremen defense. 1st down and 10 from the 46. The clock will run on the whistle, and there it is. So 3 minutes and 20 seconds and counting to play in the 3rd quarter. Siddell underneath center. Gives it to Nathan Wells. Wells has a hole, but it's quickly shut down. Maybe he got 4. He got across the 45. They'll mark it at the 44-yard line. So a gain of, give him 2 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Inside of 3 minutes now to play in the 3rd. New Prairie has not really attempted a pass on this drive. Let's see if we have one coming here. Broken bone formation for the Cougars. Siddell takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. Siddell to the 40. Inside the 45. Good run by Dave Siddell. I think they'll mark it at the 45. It's going to be good enough for a Cougar 1st down. And now New Prairie's starting to move the ball. The clock will stop with the movement of the chains. Now, I know it's only the 3rd quarter. But in a game where you're down by 3 scores, even with 2 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter, you're thinking clock management here. Get to the line and run another play, because you're going to need all the time you can get. Here's the snap. Here comes Nathan Wells again, and he barrels out near the 30. So Wells, they're going to give him about, see what they give him here. I haven't seen the spot yet. It's kind of hard to see from this angle. They're going to give him 2 yards to the 33-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Close down to the 2-minute mark in the 3rd quarter. Wishbone formation for New Prairie. Receivers to both sides. Blown play by the Cougars. The backs went one way and Siddell went the other way.
Tackled by number 70, Matt Grove. Loss of 1 yard on the play.
So loss of a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 8 for New Prairie at the 34. Excuse me, check that. 3rd down and 9. Minute and a half to play in the third quarter. Sadal comes over to the sidelines to get the play from Coach Bolowakowski, the offensive line coach, who signals in the plays for the Cougars. New Prairie comes to the line. They got 10 seconds on the play clock. Sadal comes up to the line. 3rd down and 9. Here's the snap. Sadal to throw. Rolls out. Being chased. He's dragged up. Missed it. One guy missed it. Now Sadal's going to scramble. Sadal makes a move. Did he get the first down? It's going to be close. I think he's short. It is 4th down. It's going to be 4th down and probably a yard or 2. That's awfully close to. I think he's 2 yards short. It's a gain of 7, so it's going to be 4th and 2, and New Prairie's going to go for it again. So this is another big 4th down. Now they got the ball in scoring range, but they got to keep this drive going. Let's see if they can pick up the 4th down. 35 seconds to play in the quarter. Cannon Kegley in at fullback for the Cougars. Sadal under center. 7 seconds on the play clock. Sadal's going to take a timeout. So New Prairie will be faced with a 4th down and 2 when we come back here on BroadcastSport.net.
Children. Most agree there is nothing more important in our lives. From the moment you bring them into this world, your thoughts center around protecting them. You tend to gravitate to the products and services that allow you to care for them. Insurance? Probably the last thing you want to think or talk about. It's confusing, yet you know you need to make certain you have adequate coverage from now and for the future. Where to begin? The employees of Cassidy, Neeser, and Brasser have the products and knowledge to address the many fears you have regarding your children. In fact, we've been offering protection for families in the Michiana area for nearly 100 years. You ask yourself many tough questions. While we at Cassidy, Neeser, and Brasser don't feel these questions can be answered with cute artwork or advertising gimmicks with lizards. We don't believe there are cookie-cutter answers. You are at your own unique place in life, which continues to change. Call the professionals at Cassidy, Neeser, and Brasser for home, auto, life, or health insurance programs at 574-233-9443. A proud sponsor of Area Youth Athletics, Sports Fest, and Sunburst 2008.
So welcome back here on BroadcastSport.net. New Prairie is faced with a 4th down and 2, trailing Bremen 20-0. The snap, Sadal the throw. He's in trouble. He's rolling out. It looks like he's going to be sacked. He turns the corner. He might be able to pick up the first down. I think he did. What a play by David Sadal. First down. What a play by David Sadal.
He's able to get up a great play. I thought he was going to be sacked for a loss. It was going to be like a little play trying to get a receiver for a first down. The blitz, the protection broke down. They shut the pocket. Sadal was able to scramble out. He picked up 4 yards, but he ran for maybe 15 as he had to run all the way out to the far side of the field to pick up the first down. New Prairie's going to try and get one last play off. 9 seconds to go in the third quarter. The snap, the give. Cannon Kegley running hard. And Kegley is going to get it down around 20-yard line, and that will be the end of the third quarter. So, at 3, New Prairie is trailing Bremen 20-0, but the Cougars have a little drive going here, and they're going to see if they can get back in the game when we come back here on BroadcastSport.net.
Have you been looking for a church home? Harbert Community Church is located on Three Oaks Road, a short distance north of Three Oaks, Michigan. If you are coming from Indiana, follow 500 East or the road that runs between Rolling Prairie and Three Oaks. Harbert is a Christ-centered church where you will be welcome. For more information, go to harbertcommunitychurch.com or call 269-426-4321. That's Harbert Community Church.
Wow, we have a lot to do to this place, huh?
Oh, yeah. I've been thinking about this a while. Here's what I want to do. I want to put in a new...
Welcome back here on BroadcastSport.net. The Cougars are faced with a first down and 10 from the 19-yard line as we get set to start the floor of play. And now we have an official's timeout on the...
That's going to give Daryl Yaw a chance to move his camera there. Attaboy, Daryl. Way to move the camera. Very well executed. So as we get set to start the fourth quarter of play, New Prairie trailing Bremen 20-0. New Prairie has a little drive going here. They're down 20-0. They have the ball on the 19-yard line of Bremen. Here's the snap to give. Cannon Kegley running hard. Kegley breaks a tackle, and he's down inside the 15-yard line. They'll mark him at around the 8, actually. He's inside the 10. A great run for Cannon Kegley. It's a gain of, looks like 11. And that'll be all. Will give the Cougars a first down and goal to go from the 8. So New Prairie needs to score on this drive. They need to punch it in soon. They're running out of time. They trail by 3 scores. They're down 20-0. Just underway here, fourth quarter of play. Here's the snap. Siddall gives it to Kegley again. Kegley running hard, and he is he in? No signal yet. No, he is not in. It's not a touchdown. He's near the goal line, though. Down near the 1-yard line. 7 yards, so it's going to be second down and goal to go from the 1. And New Prairie is bringing in the big boys. I mean, they're bringing in the big hog mollies here, and they're going to try the big uglies. The big fat and uglies are coming on for New Prairie, and they're just going to come. Looks like they're just coming straight at them. Oh, they got some big linemen here at the backfield. Elliott Lusk behind Mike Lee and Rick Brown. The snap, they give it to Lusk, and he just powers it in for the touchdown. So New Prairie came out in what looked like a big-time jumbo formation. They put Rick Brown and Mike Lee at the fullback side by side, gave it to Elliott Lusk, ran him right behind the 2, and they pounded in for the touchdown. And they get on the board here, and they trail Bremen now 20-6. It's not over yet. Eric Singleton's going to come on to attempt the PAT. Out of the hole to Jordan Calanese. Bad snap. The snap got down. Great hold by Jordan Calanese. The snap was rolled to him, basically, but he's able to grab it, get it on the chip, and Eric Singleton was able to boot it through, and New Prairie now trails Bremen 20-7 with 10 minutes and 49 seconds left to play in the game. We'll be right back here on BroadcastSport.net.
The youth are our future. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance knows this and has spent more than 2 decades expanding minds and promising to look after their best interest. In fulfilling this promise, Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance offers the Teenage Driver Safety and Education Program. Designed to curb the number of auto accidents involving teenagers, this program rewards drivers meeting the enrollment requirements with a $1,000 savings bond for driving safely. Talk to Bill Gum at 219-326-6624 today to enroll your teen in this rewarding program. Or visit us on the web at www.infarmbureau.com. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. We're a part of your life.
Looking for the best phones for...
So welcome back here on BroadcastSport.net. Eric Singleton's going to put the ball back in play off the tee for the Cougars. Here's the approach, right foot into the ball, and it's a high end-over-end kick coming down around the 17-yard line, taken by number 20, and he's going to get it out to the 30. He's out to the 35 before the Cougars wrap him up and drag him down. That was number 20, Drew Bennett. So Drew Bennett on the return for Bremen. And Bremen will take over first down and 10 from the 36. They're going to mark it 37-yard line. First down and 10 for Bremen. So now if the New Prairie defense can come up and get a stop here, they will be able to get the ball back to their offense for the Cougars and then see if they can get another score. Haney to throw, has time, sets up, throws a pass, complete, he dropped it. It was intended for number 4, that is David Leeper, and it falls incomplete. It's going to bring up second down and 10 for Bremen from their own 37-yard line. So 10:38 left to play in the game. Bremen top of New Prairie 20-7 with the football. Second down and 10. Cougar defense trying to get a stop. Haney underneath center. Takes the snap. Play action fake. Now a pitch. He's going to pitch it to, that was Cornett on the carry. I think he has the first down. First down. First down and 10, New Prairie. Bremen. So Bremen picks up a first down on a 10-yard run by Stephen Cornett. The chains are set. The clock will start again, and Bremen is just going to milk it for all it's worth here clockwise. And what was the score of that game, Darryl? Jimtown is smoking LaVille right now, 41-0. Haney goes underneath center, takes the snap, and he's going to get it. Oh, busted play. New Prairie's going to get the stop. And they're going to drive him back for a loss of a yard there or so. And that's going to bring up second down and long. So it looked like Lusk was in there on New Prairie, but it looked like another little option play for Bremen. They've run that a couple times tonight. That time it got blown up in the backfield. No gain on... It's a loss of a yard on the 47. Second down and 11 for Bremen as they break huddle. They're going to come out with a tight end. Check that. Flanker and receiver both split out to the right side of the formation. Check that. Left side of the formation. I formation for Bremen. Here's the snap. Option keeper for Haney. Haney to midfield. Now he pitches it, and it looked like number 2 on the carry. I keep forgetting Stephen Cornett. Cornett on the carry for Bremen after the pitch. And it's going to bring up a third down and about 3, maybe 4 yards. So a gain of about, give him 8. We'll give him 8 yards on the carry for Stephen Cornett. 8:50 and counting to play. 9:50. And we'll call that an 8. So, 9:40 to play in the quarter and in the game. Clock running. Third down and 2 for Bremen. Probably going to give this ball to Jared Miller here, and now we have a timeout. Looks like Bremen took a timeout. They did. So when we come back here on BroadcastSport.net, it's going to be third down and 2 for Bremen as they lead New Prairie 20-7. We'll be right back here on BroadcastSport.net.
Phones for back to school? Come to Verizon Wireless and grab the new, slimmer LG NV2. With a full QWERTY keyboard, it's the ultimate messaging machine. Now only $79.99 after $50 mail-in rebate and new 2-year activation. Add VCast music with Rhapsody for $14.99 a month and get access to millions of songs. Switch to America's most reliable wireless network at any Verizon Wireless communication store or call 1-877-2-BUY-VZW. Activation, early termination, and other fees apply. Coverage details at VerizonWireless.com.
RBAC, the secure internet backup solution for Maple Data. RBAC is the solution for storing all your data in a safe place and can easily be set up so you can manage it or let the pros at Maple Data manage it for you. Back up your company's data, digital images, email address book, documents, and more. Accidentally delete a file? Restoring files is a breeze with RBAC. For more information, visit their website at rbac.net and download a 30-day free trial. or contact Marty Lance at 800-358-7447. RBAC, the new way to back up data.
So, welcome back here on BroadcastSport.net. This is a big play right here. It's 3rd down and 2. Haney out of the shotgun, takes the snap, option play, pitches it to Jared Miller. Being chased back, and he is not going to get the first down. The Cougar defense spins him around and drops him for a loss. And I think New Prairie is going to get the ball back. It's a big loss on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 6, maybe even 7 yards. Check that, 4th down and 5. So loss of 3. You should check that too. It's going to bring 4th down and 4. Bremen's going to be forced to punt. Now they might go for it here. No, they're going to punt it. They're going to line up in punt formation. It's going to be 4th down and 4. Bremen lines up in punt. David Leeper to punt for Bremen. Bobby Webb set to return. New Prairie's going to try and block this. Here's the snap. They get pressure. They almost got it. It's a high boot, and it's going to go out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. That's where New Prairie is going to take over, trailing 20-7. But there's 7 minutes and 36 seconds left. Don't turn off your internet or computer yet. This game's not over. If New Prairie can quickly get down the field and score, they're going to still be in this football game. They'll only be down by 6. Depending on the PAT, if they can make the PAT, maybe even go for 2, all of a sudden, you're down 13, 14, 15 to 20. It's anybody's game. So this is a big possession for New Prairie. And they're going to line up in that broken bone formation. 2 wide receivers, both splits out, 1 to each side of the formation. Here's the snap, the give. Looks like Nathan Wood. Nope, it's a pitch. It's a pitch, and here goes Jordan Callanis. Callanis to midfield, cuts it back, breaks a tackle, and he's all the way down to the 41-yard line. Jordan Callanis took the snap. David Siddall took the snap, ran the option play, and it was worked to perfection. The pitch to Callanis, and it goes for a big yardage, a 22-plus yard gainer. New Prairie has the ball inside Bremen territory, all the way down to the 43-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, and New Prairie's really got something going now. 1st down and 10. Siddall takes the snap, gives. Here's Nathan Wells, and he's upended at the 40. It'll be a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. 7 minutes and 10 seconds and counting to play in the 4th quarter. New Prairie with the ball, trailing Bremen 20-7. Need my audio feed. Siddall trying to get the play from the sidelines from Coach Bo. Our Bo Wachowski is referred to as Coach Bo on the New Prairie team. Siddall goes underneath center. He's got a flex bone formation. Here's the snap, the turn, the pitch. Callanis is going to throw it. Makes a man miss. Callanis is going to run it. And he's spun around. He's going to be dropped at the 42-yard line. It was a kind of a little pitch back, and Callanis was going to throw it but Bremen was able to snuff it out on good pursuit. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. And this is definitely 4-down territory right now for New Prairie. I guarantee this is not a one-play deal for the Bremen defense. New Prairie is going to be going for this. So 3rd down and 9. Here's the snap. Siddall on the keeper. Pitches it to Callanis. He's going to be spun around for a loss. Way back in the backfield. All the way back near the 45, 47-yard line. It's going to be 4th down. New Prairie is now going to be faced with 4th down and a long way to go. Loss of 5. That's going to bring up 4th down and 14. Check that. 4th down and 15 is what they'll call it. They got a long way to go for this 1st down. And they're going to line up in the shotgun. They need 15 yards here. Got to execute. The snap comes back to Siddall. Pressure coming. Siddall trying to get away. Being spun around, and he's going to get away, but not from the second pursuit. He's sacked. A huge play, series of plays for the Bremen defense. They take over on downs with 5 minutes and 22 seconds to play in the game from the 40, and they're in New Prairie territory. Is a loss of 5 to the 47-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Bremen. So New Prairie had a drive going, and then it's stuffed out and stopped by the Bremen defense. Great pursuit by Bremen. Bremen has just played an all-around good football game tonight. New Prairie really hasn't been able to get anything going offensively. Did have that one good drive that culminated in the touchdown. But they were stuffed on that drive after getting a 30-yard run play. Haney out of the shotgun. He's going to keep it himself. Pitch play to Jared Miller. Miller running to the 45, down to about the 44, 43-yard line. And that'll keep the clock running as Miller stays in bounds. We have a final in from broadcast from Daryl Yall on his sheet. What do we got here? It is Fairfield winning 50-6 over Fremont. So Fairfield with another big win. What a year. And they're averaging about 50 points a game. Well, Fairfield is really looking strong here in the ups of the season. As Chris Haney goes underneath center, he takes the snap. He'll pitch it out to... That was Stephen Cornett on the carry, and he has big yardage all the way down inside the 35-yard line. It's an 11-yard gain. They're going to mark it at the 32. First down and 10 for Bremen. So now Bremen is staring in the face of a W here, trying to hand the Cougars their first loss of the season and drop them to 0-1 in conference play. So Bremen lines up first down and 10 from the 32. Snap to Haney. The pitch to Cornett. Turns the corner. Gets out around. He's going to pick up 5 yards. Probably around the 27, 26-yard line is where he'll be tackled. Inside of 4 minutes to go now in the ball game. New Prairie trailing Bremen 20-7 here in the fourth quarter.
You're in the fourth quarter or third? Gain of 4 yards on the play to the 28-yard line. Okay, thanks. Second down and 6.
What's the score, Daryl? 27-7. Central Noble trailing Lakeland 27-7 in the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter. Here it's with 3 minutes and 30 seconds and counting. The Bremen Lions on top of New Prairie 20-7, and they have the ball second down and 6. The pitch to Cornett off the snap. He is met and he drives forward, and he gets forward near the first down marker. Looks like he's around the 20. Well, he's right there. It's going to be third down. It's going to be third down and about, We'll give him 4, so it'll be third down and 2. We're inside of 3 minutes now as Bremen is just kind of milking the clock and trying to get out of here with a win. They lead New Prairie comfortably 20-7 by 2 scores, and they have the ball at the New Prairie 24-yard line. 10 seconds on the play clock as Haney gets the Lions up to the line. Goes underneath center. I formation. Here's the snap. He's going to give it to Jared Miller, and Miller's going to have the first down. That'll be a first down with 2 minutes and 31 seconds to go in the game. 20-7. Bremen on top of New Prairie. They're going to mark the ball at the 18-yard line. And that might just about do it for this game. New Prairie, I don't know how many timeouts. Do we know how many timeouts? New Prairie has 2 timeouts remaining. But down 2 scores, Bremen is just kind of marching down the field very methodically here. Clock starts again, 2 minutes and 10 seconds to play in the game. Snap to Haney. He's going to turn and give it to Cornett. He's not going to have much. But Bremen will wind it inside of 2 minutes now. Clock still running. And it looks like Bremen's going to come away with a win here at AMC Miller Field tonight. If Bremen's able to hang on, it'll be their first victory against the Cougars since 2003. And I'm telling you, folks, this Bremen offense looks very, very good. Chris Haney has thrown the ball very well. They have 2 very good running backs in Stephen Cornett. Cornett kind of an outside speed rusher, and they got Jared Miller at fullback, and he just busted right up the middle and look out. Here's the snap to Haney. He's going to pitch it out again. He cuts up the field. He's going to get to the 20, going to get to the 15, inside the 12, down to about the 11-yard line. Give him about Rick Brown on the stop for New Prairie. They'll mark it looks like right on the 10-yard line. So it's a gain of 6. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. And now we are at the 1-minute mark in the football game, and Bremen's going to improve to 2-1. Bremen going to improve to 2-1 on the season. This will drop the Cougars to 2-1 on the season. So both teams will be 2-1 after tonight. But Bremen, and we'll put an asterisk by New Prairie's record at the end of the year because of the LaPorte forfeit. And now we have a timeout taken by New Prairie. Taken by Bremen. So with 39.38, what is that number? That's a 38. 38.2 seconds left to go in the football game. Bremen's on top of New Prairie 20-7. We'll be right back here on BroadcastSport.net.
Children. Most agree there is nothing more important in our lives. From the moment you bring them into this world, your thoughts center around protecting them. You tend to gravitate to products and services that allow you to care for them. Insurance? Probably the last thing you want to think or talk about. It's confusing, yet you know you need to make certain you have adequate coverage from now and for the future. Where to begin? The employees of Cassidy, Neisser, and Brasser have the products and knowledge to address the many fears you have regarding your children. In fact, we've been offering protection for families in the Michiana area for nearly 100 years. You ask yourself many tough questions. Well, we at Cassidy, Neisser, and Brasser don't feel these questions can be answered with cute artwork or advertising gimmicks with lizards. We don't believe there are cookie-cutter answers. You are at your own unique place in life, which continues to change. Call the professionals at Cassidy, Neisser, and Brasser for home, auto, life, or health insurance programs at 574-233-9443. A proud sponsor of Area Youth Athletics, Sports Fest, and Sunburst 2008. Family Vision Care.
So welcome back here on BroadcastSport.net. The New Prairie Cougars trailing the Bremen Lions with just 30 seconds to play in the game. Pitch goes to Stephen Cornett, and he's down around the goal line. 31.9 seconds as the clock stops. Bremen's going to improve to 2-1 here on the season. They pick up the first down. It'll be first down and goal to go. And Bremen, I think, is just going to take a knee here. Or they could just punch it in. I think the classier move here would be to just take a knee near the goal line and leave the score at 20-7. And that is exactly what they're going to do. So it looks like Bremen's just going to take a knee. This is a classy move by Bremen. They're down near the goal line, but they're not going to go ahead and score. They're just going to take the knee and go home with the win. The ball is actually fumbled and recovered by Matt Barr. It was just kind of squirted out of there. That's going to be the final, though. That's going to end the game as the clock runs down. Bremen's going to improve to 2-1 on the season as the horn sounds, and that is the ball game. So Bremen with a W here tonight as they beat New Prairie for the first time since 2003. A solid win for the Bremen Lions. The final, Bremen 20 and New Prairie 7. We'll be back to wrap this one up here on BroadcastSport.net.
Care is a full-service eye care center at 316 Pine Lake Avenue in LaPorte, Indiana. Dr. Summer is the optometrist owner of Family Vision Care. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5, have evening hours available on Mondays, and are open Saturday from 8 to 12. It is a full-service eye care facility with optical, contact lens, and eye disease care. For more information about Family Vision Care, give Dr. Summer a call at 219-362-2336 for an appointment at Family Vision Care of LaPorte, Indiana. Hey, Notre Dame fans, looking for a great getaway on home football weekends? Morris Realty has got it. On beautiful Saucony Lake, you can relax in the 1931 refurbished cottage. It's only 10 minutes away from the Heston Dinner Club and has room for 2 couples and is a perfect place to get ready for an Irish victory. Reserve today by calling Ray Morris at 941-661-9661. Morris Realty, a proud sponsor of New Prairie football here on BroadcastSport.net. In today's society, time has become a luxury. Everything takes time, and there just never seems to be enough of it. Wouldn't it be nice to get the same excellent coverage, low rates, and dependable service for all things you need insured from one company? With Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, you can. Our complete line of home, auto, business, farm, and life insurance enables you to take care of all your insurance needs with just one call. One agent, one phone number, one Indiana company. 70 years of serving Indiana. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. We're part of your life. Call Bill Gum at 219-326-6624 or visit us on the web at www.infarmbureau.com for more information on Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance.
So welcome back here on BroadcastSport.net. Here at Amzie Miller Field in New Carlisle, the Bremen Lions have just defeated the New Prairie Cougars 20-7. And Bremen passed for how much? 123 and rushed for 167. So there's the final stats courtesy of Kenneth Peterson. He's not in a good mood right now. The Cubs are down 9-0, and he's getting the heck out of here. So there goes the stat guy. We're going to take a little rundown of the out-of-town scoreboard, though, before we take off here. Cherubusco. Why can't I say that? Cherubusco leading Prairie Heights 48-6 in the third quarter. Eastside trailing Angola 39-6 in the third quarter. Elkhart Memorial on top of Goshen 28-3. That game's in the third quarter. A final. Fairfield does it again. They slapped 50 on Fremont. That is a final. Fairfield's got to be averaging around 50 points for the season. John Glenn's on top of Knox 7-0 in the fourth quarter. Lakeland on top of Central Noble 27-7. That game's also in the fourth quarter. LaVille is getting hammered by Jimtown 49-0. That game's in the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, 49-0 Jimtown in the fourth. Northwood is trailing Concord 29-7 in the third quarter. Plymouth on top of Warsaw 14-0 in the fourth quarter. At the half, Northridge on top of Wawasee 7-3, and Culver Academy leading West Noble 13-6. That game's in the second quarter. Here tonight, the Bremen Lions defeat the New Prairie Cougars 20-7. The first win against New Prairie that Bremen has had since 2003 tonight. So there's your final 20-7. The final, Bremen over New Prairie. So that wraps up our coverage of New Prairie Cougar football. Tonight's broadcast has been brought to you by Cassidy Eastern Grasser Insurance of South Bend, Indiana, Key Private Bank, Mapletronics Maple Data, Verizon Wireless, Family Vision Care of LaPorte, Lucas Cape Outdoor Lighting of New Carlisle, the Davis Disability Group of LaPorte, Bill Drum Farm Bureau Insurance of LaPorte, and Morris Realty. The preceding broadcast is owned and copyrighted by BroadcastSport.net. Any use of this broadcast in any form without the express written consent of BroadcastSport.net is strictly prohibited. And so, for Ben Davis, Daryl Yall, and the entire staff and management of BroadcastSport.net, we bid you a good night. God bless, and so long, everybody.